Andy Blair. And Wednesday now with 6 players in the Chelsea penalty area. Oh, it's there! That's what Wednesday were practicing all this morning. Corners and free kicks from those situations, with Mick Lyons and Laurie Madden going forward. And Mick Lyons profits from what was practiced, although it did almost appear to come off the shoulder of a Chelsea defender. 9 minutes gone, and Mick Lyons puts Wednesday 1 up, his 4th goal of the season. And can Chelsea get a quick reply? They've gone forward. Number 4 there is Laurie Madden. And Mick Lyons standing just inside the penalty area. Good try by Chapman. Corner by Blair. Trying to find Mick Lyons. Chapman hooks it down. Izveski has it. One on the right. Sheffield Wednesday beginning to play with confidence, and it's a corner. Well, he's had plenty of practice with corners already in this match as Andy Blair. Bit of a mix-up there between the Chelsea keeper and Joey Jones. This is Blair. Oh, easily beats Mickey Thomas. Lovely ball to Chapman, and it's in! Lee Chapman gets Wednesday's 2nd. Lovely bit of footwork by Andy Blair, made the space and picked out the big attacker on the far post. Ferradi and Marwood followed it in, but I think that's down to Chapman. His 14th goal. 22 minutes into this Milk Cup quarter-final replay. It's Sheffield Wednesday 2. Little David Speedy, dwarfed by the big figure of Peter Shirtley, the Sheffield Wednesday fullback, but kept him shoulder to shoulder, won the ball, and hit it right against the foot of the post. Lee goes down, still Marwood in possession. Tries a little chip. What a magnificent strike. Well, it's a straightforward one-on-one situation. Lee seemed to have the ball and did appear to be bundled down by Marwood, but doesn't he pick his spot beautifully? An eventful first half brought to an end with Wednesday handsome leaders by 3-0, and with that extraordinary record intact of having scored at home in every game at Hillsborough this season. Half-time, Sheffield Wednesday 3, Chelsea left and involved early. Oh, what a start! Was that his first touch of the ball? Astonishing. Well, we had a quick goal in the FA Cup tie at Grimsby at the start of the second half on Saturday, and that must be even quicker. Wednesday caught absolutely cold, and our time 11 seconds. Has a substitute ever had more impact more quickly on a match than that? There's just nowhere to go. Madden's clearance. And Chelsea want to keep the ball going in the other direction. Speedy for Chelsea. Mickey Thomas. Kerry Dixon wasn't offside. Is this number 28? Kerry Dixon took that awfully well. A quality finish from a quality player. And Chelsea remain in touch. Here's Mickey Thomas. The through ball this time, Wednesday appeal. Kerry Dixon wasn't offside. He seemed to have left it too late, a posse of players around him. And that was a good finish from a tight spot. So it's Sheffield Wednesday 3, Chelsea 2, and still time for Chelsea to get back. Nevin on the right. Tried to find Cannaville, and I think he went the wrong way. But now it's Mickey Thomas. What a rousing match this is, in the best traditions of cup football. Mickey Thomas, Joey Jones, cut out by Madden. And now a chase. Young Jasper's done really well in the middle of the back four. Rugby. Cannaville. Cut out by Shirtliff. This is Blair. Keeps his feet and gets the ball to Berardi. Worthington going outside him. Spackman battling for possession. Speedy to Nevin. Now let's see something from little Pat Nevin. And forced to turn by Mick Lyons. Magic goal by Mickey Thomas. And incredibly, Chelsea have pulled it back. It's 3 apiece. What a blow for Wednesday. Good skill by Nevin. Forced to turn by Mick Lyons, but picking out Mickey Thomas, and no Wednesday defender had done the same. Now pick a winner. Speedy. Oh, that's a good ball. Picks out Dixon. Oh, Mickey Thomas. Rather, Pat Nevin. A great ball to find Kerry Dixon, and it was just wide of Hodges' despairing dive and didn't quite run to Pat Nevin. Cannaville with the corner. Cannaville tries again. Jasper's there. And penalised for the challenge. Another shot that really tested Nisveski. Spackman. Just listen to the crowd. A night of passion and real excitement at Hillsborough. Peter Eustace imploring the last efforts from Wednesday as we approach the very real possibility of extra time. Blair tries a little back heel which doesn't work. Nevin now beginning to play. The ball for Dixon to chase, and he'll get there. Oh, he's found Cannaville! Chelsea have done it! Kerry Dixon's strength brings dividends for Chelsea. Held up the ball. Hodge was off his line, but Cannaville was there first. And what an astonishing turnaround. And one would have to say that the skills of Pat Nevin deep in his own half contributed to that goal. Avoiding three Wednesday players to start the move and then knocking a perfect ball for Kerry Dixon to chase. Really a despairing ball that for his forwards to chase. Howard Wilkinson with his head in his hands on the left. can't believe it. The match all but won at half-time with Wednesday 3 up. And now the eyes are glazed, and it's all gone away, and it's all gone wrong. Mel Sterland still got it, and that must be a penalty. What a foolish trip by Rugby. In the last minute of the match, a senseless offence by Rugby. Mr. Tyson with no hesitation and no mistake. Well, Mel Sterland, the fullback, had gone forward as he likes to do. He'd got the better of Rugby, who did the foolish thing, and now it's a penalty in the last minute. And the man who was tripped shoulders the responsibility of saving Sheffield Wednesday's Milk Cup. Mel Sterland against Nisveski. Unbelievable. It's 4 apiece. Sterland's 6th goal of the season, his 3rd penalty. The 90 minutes are up. The fans are on the pitch.
Is indeed that David Speeding has volunteered to carry on despite that miss. It really is an appalling Chelsea record. They've fluffed 11th this season. Their manager John Neal reckons he'd be happier now if the referee just allowed the advantage rather than give Chelsea a penalty. Well, the heartening news for Chelsea is that leading scorer Kerry Dixon is back tonight after injury. So too is Colin Lee, and they come in for Darren Wood and Gordon Davis, who are both cup-tied anyway. The extra 2 days breathing space enables Sheffield Wednesday to field an unchanged side. Brian Marwood damaged his back in Saturday's draw with Liverpool, but he's now recovered after extensive treatment. Howard Wilkinson again then preferring Laurie Madden to Mark Smith at the back, as Wednesday defend an unbeaten run, stretching now over 15 matches. Well, there were 5 bookings in the Hillsborough replay last week, and tonight's match will need firm handling too from Alan Seville of Birmingham. Pulsating atmosphere here then at Stamford Bridge as Sheffield Wednesday kick off, attacking the shed end to our right in the first half. Wednesday in their all-yellow away strip, Chelsea in all blue. And once again, a gruelling test of stamina for these two sides. Wednesday's 5th match in 12 days, and Chelsea's 6th. And here's Marwood, who's been doubtful right up until the last moment. Now for Sterling. The whistle's gone. Offside against Sheffield Wednesday. Well, Sterling, the man whose last-minute goal made it 4-4 in that dramatic match at Hillsborough. Chelsea can build again with Lee. There's Nevin. Spackman, a player who covers so much ground. To no effect then. Compton's tackle, and he's won the throw too. Speedy, could be it here. Brilliant save by Hodge. Superb reflex save then by the goalkeeper. Speedy was suddenly let through. Chelsea have a corner, which Nevin is about to take for them. McLaughlin has come forward in the 6-yard area, just by the post. It's from that position that Chelsea has scored their goal here against Sheffield Wednesday, but Chelsea could be stretched here themselves. Here's Marwood. Suddenly the game coming to life. Good play here by Marwood. McLaughlin away for the corner. Just there as Radic was coming in behind him. Corner then to Sheffield Wednesday. All to no avail. Here we can see again how close David Speeding was. Just look at his acceleration there. And a marvellous reflex save by Hodge. This is Blair. Good challenge by Pates. Sterling's long throw. A look for Chapman. Just outside the 6-yard area there. Sterling again. He would have preferred that on his right. Worthington. Touch off was from Marwood. Blair. Good effort. And a goal too. And it's Shelton who's given Sheffield Wednesday the lead. For a lovely interchange of passes. Well, Gary Shelton doesn't score all that often. Didn't he put that one away beautifully? Gary Shelton's 4th goal of the season. In fact, his first since September. And Howard Wilkinson feels he'll score more often. Blair was involved there. That was a neat touch off. And he curled it away from the goalkeeper. Perfect interchange there. And Shelton's shot. A despairing dive by Nijveski. So 12 minutes gone, and Sheffield Wednesday have taken the lead. So once again, Chelsea have to come from behind. They seem to be past masters of that in recent weeks. And of course, they failed against Millwall in the end. They come from behind so often in such determined fashion too, of course, up at Hillsborough when they were 3-0 down. And they're coming straight back at Wednesday now. Thomas with the corner. Coughlin's gone to the near post. Somehow it's squeezed through. Referee spotted an infringement anyway. Free kick to Sheffield Wednesday. Chapman with Pates. Spackman's header. Chatlow finding Chapman. The Chelsea throw. Chapman through. Just too far, I think, there for Marwood. Now Nevin. Give it away though to Shelton. And there's Spackman for Chelsea. Driving forward in that style of his. There's Nevin. There, a mercurial skill. Speedy! Again denied by Hodge. And it was set up by Nevin, and Speedy was clear there. Wednesday's marking was slack. And Speedy was away. Here's Nevin. Speedy started his run. And look at the positioning there of Hodge. And Hodge again has come for it. Nevin! Whistle's already gone, it won't count. A lot of pushing going on in the 6-yard area. Certainly no complaints from Chelsea. Watch here for the jostling in the 6-yard box. Hodge coming for it there. Speedy. Neat touch off. There's long clearance. Offside flag. I think against Lee Chapman. What a transformation in his career since his move to Hillsborough. Done so well for them this season and scored 14 goals so far. Lee with the free kick. McLaughlin has gone forward. There he is on the edge of the area. I think the free kick was Blair, I think, who was pushing him down. So a chance here then for Chelsea. Where's the ball? David Speedy's got to get it. Wants to get on with it. Wednesday pulled everybody back. Might watch out here for Pat Nevin. He went close in the Millwall game on Monday. Thomas is there too. He can certainly curl up for this sort of range. There is Thomas, straight into the wall. Nevin, it's clever play. Still Nevin. Is it in? It is! And Speedy has got it. Well, he's come close twice, and he's finally made it. But what an intelligent piece of thinking by Pat Nevin. And Speedy reacted so quickly. Free kick driven into the wall there by Thomas. Watch here for Pat Nevin. It's a lovely piece of skill. Hodges committed himself, and when the ball comes back across, it's Speedy who just gets there first. 1-1. Half an hour gone, and Chelsea are back on level terms. What a cup tie. Thomas was the other player there, and it was Speedy who scored. What relief here for Chelsea. They're right back in this game now. Here come Wednesday again. What thrilling performances these two teams are conjuring up. There's a real hum around the crowd just digesting this situation. Lee with a header away. Sheffield lost control. Speedy was surely offside then. Cannaville limping out of the picture there. There's no contact with a Wednesday player. But he certainly was limping. Shatliff with the free kick. Chapman just touching it on. Blair. Sterling on one of those buccaneering runs of his. He's got the free kick too. Jerry Jones claiming there that he felt Sterling had dived. I can't really support that argument. Blair taking the kick quickly, too quickly really. It came off Cannaville, but a Wednesday corner. Laurie Madden has made his way forward now. He's gone to the near post. Madden, who scored, remember that goal here? And the header was wide from Chapman. Thomas flicking it forward. The whistle's gone for half-time. The excitement then continues between these two sides, playing at an exhausting pace. Gary Shelton giving Wednesday the lead early on, but then David Speedy, twice denied, making it third time lucky, getting the equaliser for Chelsea. Two marvellous saves earlier on from Martin Hodge. At half-time, it's 1-1. Join us again for the second half. We'll be back after the break. So welcome back to Stamford Bridge as Chelsea start the second half, attacking the shed end. They've never lost, incidentally, to Sheffield Wednesday in a cup tie here. The two sides so evenly matched. They even drew in the league earlier in the season. Spackman finding Nevin. Speedy, there's no flag. Speedy was rather hasty there, with two players waiting for the cross, Dixon and Cannaville. Speedy shot too quickly. McLaughlin, it's a strong header. McLaughlin scrambling back. Here he is now. Thomas taking over. So instrumental in their promotion campaign. Playing his part here tonight. Speedy. Now Cannaville. Some space perhaps for the cross in. Still Cannaville. He couldn't find Nevin. Wednesday's throw. Phenomenal support here for both teams tonight. You can hear the Chelsea fans at the moment, but Wednesday have brought their following down here too. And after this game tonight, around 110,000 people will have watched the three cup ties between the two sides. Sterling. It's Thomas. Now Speedy. Now, will Wednesday be stretched here? He has Nevin away to his right. Dixon and Cannaville both in the middle. It's still Nevin. But the way to go, this wouldn't open up for him. McLaughlin, Speedy, in goes Dixon. Again well judged by Hodge. He hasn't had many opportunities tonight, Terry Dixon. There's a half chance there. Blair, rather ambitious. Again, Speedy was involved. There he is with a flick header on. Good anticipation by Dixon, but also by Hodge. Poor clearance. Here's Jones. Thomas. Spackman. Now here's Nevin. Such a busy figure. He ran straight into Andy Blair. Sterling had stayed back then, so no offside flag for a change. Blair, caught by Thomas. Nobody is holding back tonight. McLaughlin away. The pressure from Berardi. Lyons making his way into the penalty area. Chapman will be the target on the near post there. He got the flick on too. An almighty scramble, and Pates able to get it away. Just for a moment, Chelsea were living dangerously there. Blair's little chip. And McLaughlin. He was caught the other night by John Fashanu at Millwall. Scored their second goal. He was taking no chances there. Worthington, a long throw. There's Chapman. Whistle's gone. Chapman there was backing into the defender. The crowd still wondering which way this game will go. Nevin. Up towards Dixon. Speedy. Took it well on his chest. Thomas. Now for Nevin. Thomas is onside. Now can he finish it here? Oh, it was a good tackle. Laurie Madden was the player who got back. A very important tackle then by Madden. Keeping out Mark Smith. And he's earned his place with that tackle there. But a chance. Well, it certainly was for Mickey Thomas. Sterling's header. Conference, no nonsense clearance. Was that a push? Oh, no free kick given. Dixon across. Cannaville! All it needed was a touch as Worthington tried to prevent Cannaville reaching it. Well, a shake of the head there from Cannaville. In fairness, Wednesday will feel they should have had a free kick before that. But as the ball came across, all it needed was a touch from Cannaville. Sigh of relief for Martin Hodge. Halfway through the second half. Substitution. Wednesday are trying to make a substitution. The linesman is waving, but the referee hasn't seen him. He has now. So Chris Morris is coming on, and Imre Berardi, well, in fairness, has had one of his quieter matches. It is Wednesday's leading scorer when he's going off. And Chris Morris, who's been substitute quite often this season, but is yet to start a game this season, he comes on. A front player for a front player. Nevin away. Blair. Leaving for Chapman there at the far post. Nijveski quickly off his line. Quickly upfield too. Goes speedy. Just look at the height he gets there. He's only 5'7". My word, what height he gets. It's Thomas. Wednesday's opportunity to attack now. Though they have left 4 defenders back, for the moment at least. Now they'll push one of them forward. It's Mick Lyons. Look again for Chapman, just on the edge of the 6-yard area. Back was over him. Morris couldn't finish it. What an almighty scramble, and the goalkeeper's got it. Well, I don't know whether Jones was kicked there at that skirmish. Just look at the number of players suddenly involved in the melee there. The referee just sprinting in to see if he can sort it out, but Nijveski's got it anyway. Lee. Speedy had pulled away to the left there. Didn't reach either him or Nevin. Thomas taking over. Still full of running. Being prepared to take players on. It was tripped then. I think it was rather unfortunate. And the referee deciding there that there was no foul on Thomas. Certainly lost his footing. Challenged by Sterling. The referee says no foul. McLaughlin. Here's Worthington. Lee to the throw. Wednesday making progress then down their left. They've lost at the quarter-final stage in the last 2 seasons. So you can imagine how keen they are tonight. And Chelsea, of course, equally so. Thomas. Now for Cannaville. Too many defenders. Speedy. Brought down and lunging out there stupidly. It was a bad tackle in the first place, but Speedy clearly overreacted. Caution there for Shatliff. Certainly Speedy reacted angrily. As we move into the last minute now. Drama here. Jones with the free kick. Aiming towards Dixon. He has support from Nevin. Chelsea have left 4 players in the penalty area. If Nevin can find one of them. There's Speedy. Just looking to knock it down. Sterling it is. Who concedes the corner. So Chelsea try again. Cannaville with the corner. There's Thomas. It's there. Thomas has got it. Cannaville's corner, and Mickey Thomas has headed Chelsea into the lead in the last minute of this game. Quite astonishing. No one picked up Mickey Thomas. The header right into the back of the net through a sea of players. And Mickey Thomas, well, I don't suppose he scored too many in the air. Virtually a free header. We're now into time added on for stoppages. And Chelsea are almost there. It's 2-1 to Chelsea. But it's not over yet. Nevin, anywhere will do now. Shirtliff will get it back to Hodge as quickly as he can. There certainly have been stoppages. The referee has already had a look at the watch. The linesmen have signalled. But here's Speedy. Still Speedy. He's won the throw. Perhaps a free kick. He's sprinting across there. We've had now a minute of injury time. And there's the Chelsea bench looking on so anxiously now. John Neal in the centre there. John Hollins, the coach, alongside him. And there's the man who's put Chelsea so near. It's all over. And Chelsea are through to the semi-finals in quite dramatic fashion. Mickey Thomas with the second goal that proves the winner as the fans spill onto the pitch. Marvellous celebrations here. But have a heart for Sheffield Wednesday. How well they've fought, not only tonight, but over the 3 games between the 2 sides in this Milk Cup quarter-final. So much disappointment here for the Chelsea fans when they lost on Monday out of the FA Cup. But they're now through to the last 4 of the Milk Cup. Mickey Thomas with the winner. And they go on now to play Sunderland in the semi-finals. And there's the score. It's Chelsea 2, Sheffield...